Hello, you guys. This is Renee, San Francisco Bay Gardener, coming to you from Zone 10A. And I have ranunculas that I got at Dollar Tree. There were three for $1.25. I'm going to plant them today. But the package says you have to soak them in lukewarm water for 2 hours before you plant them in order to hydrate them. And this is what they look like. So I'm going to plunk those in some lukewarm water and let them go to work. Okay, you guys, excuse me, it's very bright out here. It's about 12 o'clock. Probably not the best time to get out here planting anything, but I'm going to put these bulbs out. Let me see, I dug holes, 2 holes, about 3 inches deep, and I soaked the ranunculus for 2 hours, and this is what they look like now. A little bit more hydrated. I'm going to put 3 per hole. I only have 6. So that's, where is that? Okay. Three per hole. And I'm going to put, you know what? I should have put plant tone in there. That's all the fertilizer I have. Let me get these back out. I'm going to throw some plant tone in there. I know I had, Okay, those are the 2 holes. They have plant tone in them now. And got 1, 2, 3 bulbs in that one. And 1, 2. Couldn't find the other bulb, so I know it's somewhere off in there. And I'm going to cover them up. And this is a difficult spot because I have planted things here and they just died right in this little spot here, this corner. All kinds of bugs, I guess. I don't know, but the last thing I planted was a marigold there. It didn't make it. But on the other side, the plants are doing well. I don't know what it is, but I will pay attention to them. And let me see, how long does it say that this will take to come up? Bloom time, it says late spring to early summer. So probably June, May or June. I should see something coming up here. And of course, I forgot my labels, but I will put this tag here. That'll let me know that something is there, and I'll come back later and put down that I'm going now planting flowers. And this is hopefully what they'll look like. And I'm also going to put my zinnias back there in this spot too. So it should be full for spring and late summer. Hi, I'm back, you guys. I just wanted to show you some seeds that I bought from Dollar Tree. We have the flower seeds, flower garden mix up here. Petunias. Let me see. Those are dwarf bedding mixed colors. I think I used those last year, and they were very successful. Alyssum, and yeah, I use those in my front yard. Um, Waltham butternut squash. I wanted to try the pickling cucumbers again. Little Marvel peas, and this is the Danvers carrots. Little longer carrots this time. I'm going to try those out. But I want to talk to you guys about how to figure out whether your seeds are viable or not, because each packet that you get should have a date on it. Like this one says packed for 25, sell by December 2025. You don't really have to go by that date. According to the Colorado State University, they had an article that says that most seeds are viable for at least a year with no appreciable decrease in germination. But if you store them in the right conditions, they could last up to 10 years. So if you want to find out what those conditions are, I'll leave a link to that article in my description. And you can also find out what percentages, I'm going to show you the percentages of the seeds that I use the paper towel method with. I'm going to show you in a minute my success rate and what that means to whether or not my seeds should be kept or replaced with a new packet. So I also used an article from the Old Farmer's Almanac, and it's called How to Know If Those Seeds Are Still Good, written by Robin Sweetser, and she gives a replacement schedule. I'm also going to give you a link to that in my description. If you want to see the whole calendar, she says that, for example, she says you can keep lettuce and onion seeds for 1 year. That would probably be the minimum. 2 years for corn and peppers. 3 years for beans and carrots. 4 years for beets, cabbage, and tomatoes. 5 years for cucumbers and cantaloupe. So, again, you can, with the right conditions, you can keep seeds for 10 years or more. Some have lasted for 50 years, but you can't just leave them anyway. You have to put them, you can't leave them in a damp place or in direct sun, anything like that. So I will show you in a minute what the results are from my paper towel method. And again, I just wanted to let you see what I will be putting in the garden in addition to what I already have, the seeds I already have. All right. All right, you guys, what you're looking at is some sprouted large cherry tomato seeds. I put in, I think there are about 36 seeds here and 29 of them sprouted. So I'd say that's about 75% were viable. And that's a pretty good indication that these year-old seeds are still good. So I'm going to pot these cherry tomatoes up and see how they go. All right, I forgot to tell you guys that The seeds that I'm showing you today were planted on the 22nd, and today is the 26th, so that is 4 days worth of sprouts. What you're looking at now are Paul Robeson tomatoes. That's a bigger tomato. I planted about, not planted, I used the paper towel method to sprout about 50 seeds, and actually 25 of them sprouted. So that's approximately, well, that's 50% if I had an accurate count. That's a little less viability. So I'm still going to plant these, but I'll plant two to a pot instead of one to a pot because they don't seem to be as vigorous. Also, these seeds are 1 year old. All right, next we have my Early Girl hybrid tomato seeds. I sprouted about 10 of these, and 8 or 9 came up. So that's like 80 to 90% germination. So I'll plant 1 seed per cell for these seeds. And yeah, so far the Early Girls have been the winner. And I am taking these with smaller sprouts because the last time I waited too long and the, oh no, I didn't break it off. The roots stuck to the paper towel. So it's good. It's a good idea to take them as soon as you can. Okay. Next, these are my banana peppers, and as you can see, they were put into the paper towels on the same day. And I think out of the 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 seeds, none of them have germinated, maybe one. I'm going to put them back in the paper towels and give them more days. Peppers just take a longer amount of time. All right, I want to show you this because this was a bad idea. These are toothache plant seeds, and they are really too tiny to be used in the paper towel method. If they sprout, it's going to be hard to get them off this paper towel. But once I started, I just kept going. So I'll give it some more time, but probably this should just be direct sown into a pot and call it a day. This is an example of a seed that you don't want to bother with the paper towel method. Okay, these are mortgage lifter tomato seeds, and I put about 30 on the paper towel. About 15 of them came up. That's 50%. I think they might just need a little bit more time, them and the Paul Robeson, because those are bigger tomatoes. But we have some pretty good looking sprouts here. Maybe I'll give them another day and see how they come up. But I probably will do 2 to a pot for them as well. But they are also over a year old. All right, the last group of seeds is for Roma tomatoes. They were also put into this paper towel on February 22nd. 4 days later, I have about 3/4 or 75% germination. Roma tomatoes are smaller tomatoes, so I guess that's why the cherry tomato and the Romas had a better germination rate than the other seeds. So, yeah, all these seeds are over a year old, but it just seems like the pepper might take a longer time to germinate, and also the bigger tomatoes take a longer time. Okay, um, I'll still use them and just put more into the pots so that I could get a better result. All right, it's the next day, and I have the seeds that were ready to go in the pots. I have those labeled, and as you can see, the large cherry tomatoes are beginning to germinate. See right there? Well, they were already germinated, but now they're coming up out of the dirt. The other ones haven't come up yet, but I'm hopeful that they will. So I just wanted to show you how my other seedlings are progressing. Now these are the Snapdragon and Zinnia plants that I was just gonna toss them because I had thinned them out once, and these zinnias are just taking off. So they will probably be planted somewhere. And here's some more zinnias down here. The one in the red cup looks taller, but we'll see which plants are stronger. And these are the little snapdragons. They're still really little, but they're coming along. And right there, those are cosmos. So they are, I don't know, I'm not ready to put them out yet. But anyway, you guys, I hope that you're starting your seeds and getting out and enjoying your gardens, finding the blessings there. I went to a local nursery, and I'm telling you, these prices, what they're charging for seedlings that are not too much bigger than what I have in these pots, is ridiculous. It's like $7 for one plant. So, and I kid you not, they're not any bigger than these. So try your best to plant your own seeds and get them out in your garden. Okay, and the other thing is I won't be going out and shopping tomorrow. I'm going to use participate in the economic blackout. And I hope that if you haven't heard about that, you'll do your research about it and, you know, follow your conscience. All right, till next week. Bye-bye.